Hello, thank you for coming again to my channel. On this video, we are going to install Kali Linux on VMware Fusion. That's on our MacBook Pros. So, first thing we are going to do is to go to the Kali Linux official website, which is kali.org. And I hit enter, and we have the option to download over here. Hit download, and I want to download installer images. When I click there, I get the option, and these are the x86-64. This is for Windows machine, but I have a MacBook Pro, so I will choose Apple Silicon ARM64, and I'm going to click here, weekly download, and I'm going to download 3.4 gigabyte, and I'm going to put this on my desktop, so it's downloading. Once the download is complete, we are going to go ahead and start the installation. The download is now completed. I will launch VMware Fusion. You can start. And I already have an installation of Windows 11. You can see here, I'm going to close this one. And I'll come here where we see VMware Fusion. Click on File, New. And I have the option to drag the image I just downloaded and dump it here. So if I come here, I'm going to find my image. And this is my image, Kali Linux. I'll drag it, and I'll drop it there. And the next thing we do is click Continue, and you choose the kind of Linux you want to install. Choose Debian 12. Kali Linux comes from Debian. Debian 12, Continue, and it's going to install a VM with 20 gigabyte of storage for me and 2 gigabyte of RAM, and 2 CPUs. However, I want to give it at least 4 gigabyte of RAM. I'm going to hit Customize. It's going to ask me to name the virtual machine. I'll call it Kali. I'll just call it Kali Linux. I'm going to save it. And we find ourselves on this page. You look here, processor and memory. Right click there. My memory is just 2048 megabyte, which is 2.2 gigabyte. I'm just going to go ahead and try to get it to about 4 gig, 4096. And then that's essentially it. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to hit the play button to start the virtual machine. It's asking me for the options to install. I'm going to go down to graphical install, and I hit enter. The installation is now in progress. What's my language? English. And my country, the United States. American English keyboard layout. It's going to load all the packages that needs to be installed. It's trying to configure networking, the DHCP, and a bunch of different configurations. Now, within the machine, what's going to be the name of the machine? I could call it HackerBox. Continue. The domain name, I'm not joining this to a domain. I'm just going to skip this. Continue. My full name, I'll put my name. Stanislaus Debit. My username, how do I want to log into the machine? I'm going to put sdebit. It's my username. And it's going to ask my password. So I'm setting the password. Repeat it twice. And my time zone is US Central. I'm in Texas. Continue. It's going to configure the clock, and it will take me to the disk space. So now this is the time when it's asking you to choose the disk. You want to use the entire disk, or you want to do guided entire disk with LVM. I prefer this one, the LVM, Logical Volume Management, but as a new user, just go ahead and use the entire disk. That's fine. And the next option that we have is asking to use the entire disk size. And the answer is correct. Yes, use all 21 gigabytes. Now we have the option to install all the files in one partition as a new user. I recommend you take that. You hit continue. And it's going to create a file system table, kind of partitions. Just go ahead and just hit continue. And just say yes, so you can write these changes to the disk. Continue. And it's writing all these changes. It's going to pull out the base installation files and unpackage them, and start using them. And it's asking me the environment to install. I used to like the GNOME, but however, I'll keep everything to the default. I like the XFCE Kali, the default desktop environment. Okay, continue. And the software installation begins. This could take a few minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast your system is. But I just call you to be patient and just enjoy the installation. See you once the installation is complete. I'll get back to you once the installation is complete. The installation is finishing. The bootloader has been installed, and we are almost at the end of this installation. The installation is now complete. All I have to do is hit continue and then reboot the machine. It's finishing installation, and this is the rebooting process. So Kali is booting, and it's going to choose the very first option, and it would boot. It's asking for my username and the password. And that's the username and password that I gave to the system when I was creating the machine. And I'll go to my favorite tool, the terminal. And that's essentially how you install Kali Linux on VMware Workstation Professional, or VMware Fusion. That is VMware Fusion. VMware Workstation is on the Windows, and VMware Fusion on MacBook Pros. Thank you for watching. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe on this channel. Thank you. Have a blessed day. God bless you.